How's it going, everyone? This is Childhood DVD Fan here, and this video will also be simulcast with the Drake and Josh Superfan channel. I know I haven't made videos for you guys. A lot's been going on, but I do, because it's much easier. Filming these videos take a lot more time than this, but every 3 to 4 days, I will upload 3 clips per day of Kenan and Kel, which obviously was the predecessor comedy buddy tag team duo to Drake and Josh on Nickelodeon. I'll upload 3 clips from the show, just exactly like Drake and Josh Superfan, my buddy, does, because he agreed to follow a similar format. Because if you guys know, I was the original owner of that account. I was the original creator. I was the one who started that channel, and I ran it from late December of 2020 to June of 2021. I decided to stop with that channel after the Drake Bell incident happened. I've talked about that before. And he asked me for the channel, because I was basically going to leave it completely just there. I wasn't going to do anything with it. So I said, sure, why not? And he is now almost at 3,000 subscribers. So congratulations, buddy. We talk all the time. Very happy for you. And because of, he's been pushing me to do this video, and I've just been kind of reluctant because, I know a lot of people are still, misinterpreted with the whole Drake thing. It's kind of a touchy subject, but I agreed to do it for him because he's a very good friend of mine. So yeah, and like I said, go check out my Kenan Kel Instagram page if you want to message me there and see how I'm doing, or you want to follow up, on that. Link description below. Unfortunately, I'm not at the followers I want to be. I try to push and get higher, but it's been kind of a hard process, just kind of like it was when I started out the Drake and Josh Superfan channel. But anyways, we're 2 minutes in. I'm not going to show like the sides and the backs of the DVDs and VHSs and stuff like that, because that will take longer. I'm going to try to get through this relatively quickly because I do have limited storage amounts. So this is for you, buddy. Drake and Josh Superfan. Go check out his channel. Link it will be in the description below with this video on the Childhood DVD Fan account. But obviously, with the Drake and Josh Superfan account, if that's where you're watching this video, you won't have to, get a link for that channel because you're already at that channel watching it. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the mainstream releases, and then I'm going to work my way to some extra stuff. I have said before I do have some extra stuff I didn't reveal for quite a while, but I did reveal it a few months ago, a while back. So don't be mad at me for having some extra stuff, but here we go. So first up here, we have Drake and Josh. Well, I'm also going to include Drake and Josh's work on The Amanda Show, because technically that was them together. The only Amanda Show DVD mainstream release I will not be showing is the Best of Season 1, because Josh Peck was not a member of The Amanda Show until Season 2. So we have Josh, Drake, and Amanda for Amanda Please Volume 1 at VHS. And then we have the DVD here, and I'll show you the tape. Actually, I should show that. So there we go. This is the sticker version, so Volume 1. Then we have the Amanda Show DVD. Once again, same cover, just in DVD format. These are 4 Season 2 episodes, and the VHS has these 2 episodes. The DVD has these 2 bonus episodes, and then special features, outtakes, behind the scenes, and previews for other Nickelodeon releases. And there you had Volume 1 with just Amanda on the DVD itself. So that is Volume 1, VHS and DVD of The Amanda Show. And then we have Volume 2, The Girls' Room. Once again, the sticker version. The VHSs of these VHSs for Volume 1 and 2 are actually pretty accessible. They've gone up a little bit in price because Amazon, I believe, has run out of them or is limited. The last I checked, but it's been a while. But they're actually not too hard to find. Volume 3 is the real bitch, basically. So that's Volume 2 on VHS. And then we have the DVD here. Once again, same cover with just Amanda on the cover and then Amanda on the disc. We have, once again, these 2 episodes would be the VHS only. Then you have those 2 bonus ones. And same thing, special features, outtakes, behind the scenes, and previews. So that's volume 2, VHS and DVD for the Amanda Show. And then we have, this is the hardest one out of the 3 volumes for sure. I have checked the VHS for this one for about 2 years now. The last time it sold was before I started checking it. I really wish I snagged it because there hasn't been one I've seen online since 2018. Started looking in 2019. Yeah. So, but I was able to find the DVD. I have seen this pop up a few times for a relatively good price. I know Justin from formerly known as the Angry Birds Fan 2000, now I believe it's the Wiggles Fan 2000, got it brand new for like 15, 20 bucks. So that was an absolute steal. I mean, this is still going for a lot of money, new especially, but it's gotten a little less rarer than it was before, but it's still really not easy to find. Volume 1 and 2 are much more easier. This one's much harder to find, in my opinion. So there you have the VHS would have these 2 episodes, 2 bonus ones here, special features, behind the scenes, never before seen outtakes, and previews, just like the other volumes. But yeah, I have it on DVD, which obviously I mean, I guess I would pick the VHS over the DVD, but the DVD is obviously better quality. So yeah, if I could ever find the VHS for this, I would have the Amanda Show complete on mainstream release. But until that day comes around, I have still not found it. Then we have the Amazon complete second season. This is when Josh Peck joined the show, replacing Raquel Lee. Thank God that happened. No offense to Raquel Lee. There are all the episodes from season 2, which, technically, it's weird how they continue on each season like this, but this is how it was online. Maybe I'll write next to it, like episode 1, 2, 3, to make it more clear, I guess, for myself. There's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. Once again, if you guys want to see the sides and the backs, I've shown it on my channel before. And if you're watching on the Drake and Josh Superfan channel, just go to the Childhood DVD fan link, and you can find those videos in the archives. Next up, we have the complete season 3. And not only were Drake and Josh on the Amanda Show, and there were some special guests who also appeared on Drake and Josh that were on the Amanda Show, but another main character who ended up being on Drake and Josh, Nancy Sullivan, ended up playing Audrey Parker Nichols, the mother to Drake and Megan, and the stepmother to Josh, and the, obviously, wife to Walter. So, very cool. The complete season 3. And you have Amanda Bynes also there. It's kind of sad that Amanda Bynes never made a cameo in Drake and Josh. I kind of know the reason why. I think a lot of people know the reason why, but it is what it is. So we have the complete season 3. And then the final Amanda Show thing is the best of the Amanda Show. Now, if you're looking, this is, the Amazon burn-on-demand DVDs all went away, unfortunately, in June of 2021, which was earlier this year. Some of the Amazon burn-on-demands are still relatively inexpensive. I believe this one might be one of them. If you go on eBay, if you don't want all those releases over there and you kind of want Drake and Josh's work together in one DVD, just, to make it more convenient, there is this that has the best of Drake and Josh on there, which is a compilation of their best moments. I don't believe it's all of their moments. You would have to get all the DVDs for that, or digital releases or whatever. But this has a majority of them, especially the good ones. But it has other things on here as well. So, yeah. Like you have Drake Bell there as Tony Pajamas. That's a pretty funny character. All right, moving on to Drake and Josh itself. Let's start out with the Suddenly Brothers, Volume 1, VHS. I do have another VHS of Suddenly Brothers, but it's in the basement, and it's basically the same exact thing. Yeah, maybe I should have brought it up, but you guys have seen it before if you've watched my channel. Yes, I just want to go down and get it, but I got everything else. For the love of God. And one other thing I'll show right now, this picture is overtaking the screen right now, But there is Drake and Josh, the best of season 1 and 2. I have a second copy that's in gold Sharpie that Drake Bell signed, as you can see right there. And while I'm at it, I guess I'll throw in here's what the ink label, or not the ink label, the sticker version looks like that I basically have for Drake and Josh Suddenly Brothers on VHS. Now back to the video here. We have, this is the Canadian version, so it's the ink label version. Because it's a Canadian version, this has Pilot and Dune Buggy. The first 2 episodes of the series are technically the first episode and the last episode of season 1, because Dune Buggy was the last one they filmed for season 1. It was just aired differently on television. We have the DVD for Drake and Josh Suddenly Brothers Volume 1. There was supposed to be a Volume 2, Suddenly Family, that ended up getting canceled, so all we ever got was Volume 1. And, it took me a while, like I said before, if you've watched my videos on the Childhood DVD fan account. But, when I bought this DVD, it didn't come with the insert. So I had to find the insert. I found it on Mercari a long time ago. I just bought the insert itself. Is it perfect? No, but, it pretty much completes this DVD. Because I hate having DVDs with no inserts if it comes with one. Next up here, we have Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, the movie. This is the final Drake and Josh VHS. There's only 2 of them, mainstream-wise. Go Hollywood. Oh, I just realized something. Hang on one second. I just realized I forgot to grab some things for the video, because I have so much Drake and Josh stuff. I just realized I forgot to include a few things. So I'll be right back. Let me go get them. All right, guys, I apologize about that. It's extra stuff, so you won't see it towards the end of the video. But we have, Go Hollywood, the movie on a VHS here. And then next up here, we have Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, the movie on DVD. 2006 release. I'm doing these this order in release order, not really television order, because it's weird. Some later things got released earlier and some earlier things got released later. It's a very weird concept. Nickelodeon, with their airing and their home media releases, have always been just head scratchers, to say the least. I do have 2 inserts in here because one of the DVDs was in bad shape, had an insert in it. Doesn't work anymore, unfortunately, but it's fine. I already got 2 other ways of watching it. So there's my standalone copy, because I do have another main way of watching it, but that's kind of my backup there. But you'll see that. Actually, no, that's an extra. I haven't done these videos in forever, so yes, I'm gonna make some mistakes. I'm not gonna try to do it again and spend more time with editing, because it's already gonna be kind of a pain with this editing to begin with. Moving on to other Drake and Josh DVD releases. Now, these next 2 are not 100% Drake and Josh related, but they do have Drake and Josh on them. So we have Teen Nick Picks 1. There was supposed to be, 2 and presumably a 3 and whatever, but all we got was Teen Nick Picks 1, just like Suddenly Brothers. You have some other shows, Romeo and I'm Fabulous, never watched them. Ned's Declassified, my favorite non-Dan Schneider live-action show of all time. Zoey 101 used to be my favorite, but with all the bullshit that happened with Jamie Lynn Spears, with not really Britney, that's kind of a separate thing, although that's bullshitty, but how she pretty much scammed her fans, including myself, which I'm not going to even get into. It's just infuriating to still think about. And kind of how the whole cast kind of fucked around with the fans with the reboot thing, which I didn't want the reboot to happen with any of the shows. It's already bad enough that iCarly got one, and it's already going to have an 8th season. Just the way Drake and Josh, Drake Bell kind of teased, for a little bit that something was happening 2 years ago, but they didn't do it like these guys did, specifically Jamie Lynn Spears really fucked around with the fans. Anyways, so there's the disc, and there's the insert with the other stuff. DVD, as you just saw, and then Zoey 101 DVD VHS, which I have that as well. The episode of Drake and Josh on here, I should have. All right, fine. It's not there. I'm not too lazy. But the Drake and Josh episode, there's one episode on here, and that's season 3, episode 4, I believe. No, wait. I'm trying to remember the Drake and Josh order. First, it was the Drake and Josh and Peruvian Puff Pepper. Yep, season 3, episode 3. We're married, because season 3, episode 4 is Mindy's back. So season 3, episode 3, We're Married is on this DVD release. Now, it is also on the Best of Seasons 3 and 4 DVD release that we'll see in a little bit here, but it's in better quality with this DVD. So I would still get this DVD, even if you have the Best Season 3 and 4, because I compared them. I watched both of them, and I paid very close attention. And the detail, because this is a real DVD, it's not DVD-R, like the Best Season 3 and 4, but it was better quality on this DVD, so I'd still get it regardless. If you're a big-time collector, obviously. And then the next one you absolutely need if you're getting a Drake and Josh collection, Nickelodeon Kid Choice Winners collection. That has the exclusive on here that is only on this mainstream release, not on any other release, and that's Who's Got Game. Definitely one of the better Season 4 episodes, without a doubt. So yeah, that has that one episode. And then moving on to the Amazon DVDs, we have the Best of Season 1 and 2. This is the original, not the re-release that you'll see later on. So this one is actually very cool because it has Pilot and Doom Buggy, which have the original music that aired on television. The Suddenly Brothers release, they came out years earlier than this, which is weird. Had edited music, when Josh's doing the karate and when they're sitting in the Doom Buggy and all that. But Amazon was able to get the rights back for this release 3 years later. The original songs that first aired in January 2004. So it's very odd. But the main cherry on top with this episode is Number One Fan, because that episode's not available for purchase on digital markets like YouTube, Amazon, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Vudu, places like that. They don't have that episode nowhere. You can find it on Mega. That's about it, and that's not guaranteed, but it is there technically, but it's not really a mainstream release, so it's kind of like a bootleg release, on digital market. But this is guaranteed, forever, as long as you keep your DVDs in good shape. I'm rambling on. Anyways, appreciate you, my loyal viewers here, sticking with me, and hopefully some new viewers with Drake and Josh Superfan channel. So thank you very much. Then we have the Best of Seasons 3 and 4. I believe that this DVD is more, is worth more than the Best Season 1 and 2, which I never understood because all these Season 3 and 4 episodes are available digitally. Some of the things on the Best Season 1 and 2 you can't find anywhere else, with the original DVD, but this one for some reason goes for more. Another great release. It sucks that it was the best of. Would have been awesome if Amazon could have got the rights to all the episodes, but whatever. It's better than nothing. So yeah, Best Seasons 3 and 4 DVD release. But believe it or not, there is a rarer Amazon release that we'll talk about in a minute. Those Drake and Josh Best Season 1, 2, and 3, and 4 have been out of print since 2015. Amazon ended their Burn On Demand program this year, but those two DVDs in particular had already been discontinued for years and years. And then the main way that I watch either Suddenly Brothers on DVD or Go Hollywood, I'll pull this out before the other ones, is this double feature pack. It was cheap. It was part of the collection. I already own these, but it's cool, it's different, it was cheap. I bought it for like $5. I mean, why not? Why not? The double feature for Drake and Josh, because why not? On my DVD rack, instead of having those other two, I have space to include two into one, so why not? Believe it or not, this right here is the hardest Drake and Josh Amazon thing, and for the longest time, up until they ended that program, because Amazon, made DVDs of this from 2000, in different ways, but from 2008 to 2021, they kept this DVD going. But this year with the program ending, with all the Burn On Demand DVDs This one in particular got really difficult to find. And if you can find it, you're going to be paying more money on average than the best seasons 1 2 and 3 and 4. It's kind of an odd concept, it's weirder that this one is harder to find, but that's just how it is. And I have two versions of it. I had the one version I didn't really like, and then I bought this one because I like this one. But I kind of like now that I have both, because I thought about selling the other one, but with that program ending, why not? And if I need absolute money, I'll sell that other one. But I'm not looking to do that. So yeah, this one actually is the one that has the clear disc in the back and the no barcode at the bottom. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. The one thing that people need to realize is that Drake and Josh had ended in July 11th of 2006. That was the final day that they filmed for Drake and Josh, with Really Big Shrimp. And they ended, and then 2 years later, Dan Schneider convinced Drake and Josh and a bunch of the original guest stars, reoccurring characters, and Jonathan and Miranda and Nancy and all these other people to participate in the Christmas movie. So, technically, we never had an episode of Drake and Josh or, the movie or whatever where they said, oh yeah, this is definitely it, like Goodbye for iCarly, the original. But it was a nice way to end the childhood. They didn't have to do this. They did not have to do this. I want you guys to keep in mind, this film is very special because Drake and Josh did not, they were already done. They were already done with the series. They were already gone from Nickelodeon for 2 years. They did not have to come back and do this, but they did it. And I love them for it. I truly do. Because when Dance Contest, that was the final episode that ever aired, of Drake and Josh. Of course, it was out of order, whatever, but that's Nickelodeon. Most of us didn't know that was going to be it. None of us knew really that Really Big Shrimp was the true ending, because Nickelodeon aired that one earlier than Dance Contest. Makes no sense, but that's how they operate. But with this, it pretty much gave us a very closed ending. I love this movie. I do love Go Hollywood more than this a little bit, but this one is very sentimental to my heart, because they did not have to do it. That's the biggest takeaway, and they did it. And then we have one of my favorites, right? Well, my favorite DVD as far as, autograph wise, obviously, and whatever, but not content wise, because there's better out there. But out of all the Drake and Josh DVDs, obviously this one means the most to me, because I met Drake Bell 2 years ago, almost 3 years later, which is kind of insane. It's been that long. Drake autographed the front of the DVD, and then I asked him to autograph the first disc that has him on there. So there is his signature. Very beautiful signature, by the way. It's very simple but very unique looking. So yeah, best seasons 1 and 2, the original. And as you guys saw in the picture earlier in the video, I also have it in gold Sharpie on the front. So next up here, we have the Drake and Josh songs from and inspired by the TV show CD. This is the only Drake and Josh CD we ever got. A very limeish green looking thing. But yeah, it's the only CD we ever got. I will show the back of this one. It's even got my favorite on here. That it has the Soul Man performance. So Blues Brothers never got a digital release really, or a physical release. But we were able to get audio from the Soul Man performance at least, so that's pretty cool, digital wise and mainstream. This right here is the original case that the Best of Seasons 1 and 2 re-release right there was in, and this is the one that Drake actually touched. So Drake Bell's DNA is on this DVD, because I didn't change it until after I met him, and it was backwards the way it came in. It should be like this, because obviously these things are always on the left side, but the way it was and the way he held it, it was like this, because I never changed it till later on. So yeah, Drake Bell's DNA is on this DVD case. Hopefully I'm not covering it, but it is on this case. Okay, yeah, the case is a little, this is a very flimsy little case here. It's not, whatever. Here's some extras here. we have, this is my original Merry Christmas Drake and Josh. Obviously, you can tell the color temperature difference. There is no insert for it for the moment, but that one has the barcode on it. My next one here is Drake and Josh Best Seasons 3 and 4. There's that, and the one over there. I did get a second one because, you know, I just decided to, and I'll eventually get the Best of Seasons 1 and 2 original without the barcodes and the clear disc in the background. I'll eventually get that one too. Now, both of the Drake and Josh, you know, Best Seasons 3 and 4 I have are the clear ones, but, you know, I still decided to get backup because why not, right? You know, why not? And my original Drake and Josh Best Seasons 3 and 4 actually has embedded in the laser itself the Best Seasons, you know, 3 and 4, this 1, this 2, this 3. Extra copy of Go Hollywood. This one has someone's name on the back. You know, I kept those two things, this and this, hidden for a very long, this and this actually, hidden for a very long time from the guys that I had. Once again, same thing. There was never a sticker version, as far as I know. I've never seen a sticker version for Go Hollywood. And then here's some extras to end this video. My bootleg Drake and Josh set, which, you know, the quality ended up not being what I wanted it to be. You know, because, you know, you just don't know those things until you get them, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be at all. And then we have a VHS tape that somebody recorded, Foam Finger, which is my all-time favorite episode, and Little Sibling also, but there's other stuff. I wish there could have been more Drake and Josh recordings on this tape rather than on Fabulous and the, you know, the award performance, whatever, but it was cheap, you know, I had that on there, so why not? And then this is I forgot that, and then these two here, we have Go Hollywood, a ripped version, which actually this is better quality than the mainstream release, believe it or not. This is a fake Drake Bell autograph. This is not a real Drake Bell autograph. You know, this is me trying to duplicate it horrendously. And then we have Merry Christmas Drake and Josh, which this is a Nick recording that I believe is in widescreen, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's it. That's the collection. This is, you know, my phone storage is a pain in the ass, so it's probably going to say, you know, not enough storage or whatever. So anyways, this is Charlie the DVD fan. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully if you are watching this, if you watch this video on the Drake and Josh Superfan channel, that you check out my channel. I'll try to upload more regularly, but I'm very stuck on what to upload because I'm very basic, and I've pretty much done everything with the DVDs I can show you, you know, and I haven't gotten more because my financial situation is not the greatest, which is my own fault. But anyways, this has been Childhood DVD Fan and the original owner for Drake and Josh Superfan. See you later, everybody, and I know that Thanksgiving just came recently, so hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, and now we can all look forward to Christmas and the holidays. So it's been Childhood DVD Fan. So long, everyone.